everyone, and welcome to the B&B show. I'm Beth and this is Boris, and as you know us by now, we're here to discuss everything and anything, and we want your views. So, let's begin. What's our topics for today?
What kind of topics can we have? The 24/7 coverage of the Boston bombings.
That's true. No, that's very true. I agree.
And in the meantime, there was a Texas plant explosion. 60 people still missing, and nobody's talking about that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was a horrible thing that happened in Boston, and my wishes and thoughts are with all of you, but to monopolize the TV when something else is going on. And I think it was also a distraction away from North Korea, because we now have to keep an eye on him too, that nut.
That peachy.
That little peachy. That peachy. He's not a peach. He's a peachy.
But here's some... I understand the Boston bombing story is developing, but somehow we always know exactly how many people died in Iran, in bombings,
yes.
in every country. We always know how many people died.
That's true. No, that's true.
In this case, first day they said 60 to 70 in Texas.
Right.
Then they said, oh, 15, but we still searching like 25 houses. So now we have 70 missing. And when did it happen? It happened on Wednesday.
It happened on Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday? It was Wednesday.
We still have 70 people missing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what like I said, you know, that Texas also, I'm really sorry. Our heartfelt wishes are with you all too. But, you know, we have to give time to help those people as well. I mean, listen, this whole thing with Boston is a shock. Especially when you hear that one of the suspects is a 19-year-old kid. I mean, what was he thinking? What is going on in his mind? This boy never had an issue in high school. The people that went to school with him said he was nice. And I just don't get it. What flipped his lid? He ruined his whole life. He's 19 years old. But I think partially it's parents, because his father seems to think that his sons were angels. Angels don't kill people. Angels don't kill an 8-year-old child and 2 young women. Angels don't plant bombs. That's evil. Just pure evil. And as far as Texas, that wasn't even terrorism. That was a plant that exploded, right? It was
that was fertilizer plant.
It was a fertilizer
built next to the school and the elderly home.
No, senior citizen home? Really?
Yes, yes.
So it affected that whole area then? The church, I didn't know.
The whole block was devastated.
Oh my gosh.
It's unbelievable. And they're still looking for people. How come we cannot find 70 missing people?
Exactly. Like, you know, somebody needs to help them as well. I really agree.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing is just a big mess.
Well, they are helping, but the news, nobody cares about Texas for some reason.
Yeah, why? Because it wasn't terrorism? I mean, it was still a tragedy. We still lost lives.
Yeah, Boston is over. The vegetable is in a coma in a hospital somewhere.
Is he in a coma?
Well, in critical condition, and he's unable to speak and move or anything. But he's guarded with machine guns.
Really?
And still, we have 24-hour coverage of this news. Anyway.
Oh my God. Well, I've got nothing like that. I mean, my topics are more lighthearted. I actually want to plug a show that's going back on. I don't know if many of you have ever watched Dog and the Bounty Hunter. I'm sure you did. It used to be on A&E, I believe. And now they've changed the title to Dog and Beth on the Hunt. Only it's now going to be on CMT station, which in Cablevision is channel 187. And it's on at 8 o'clock tonight. Now, the difference is that, the difference is that it's going to be Dog, Beth, and Leland. Baby Lisa and Dwayne Lee are no longer on the show. So,
all right,
it should be interesting. The bounty hunter's going after people, so we'll see what happens.
Are you saying you're going to be on the show?
I'm not going to.
You're Beth?
I'm not going to be on the show, but I'm going to watch it, because I used to watch it when it was on the other station.
You are Beth and I'm a dog.
You're not a dog. You're a puppy. It's true. You're a puppy.
What about Steve Harvey?
Oh my God, okay. You know, everyone out there has to watch the Steve Harvey show at least once. He's on NBC at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Every day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. He's awesome. First of all, he has 2 good books out. I believe the first one's called Think Like a Man and Act Like a Lady. It's true, it's named that. But he had an episode, which I have to just bring out, this to all the ladies really, about what to spot in a cheater. Now, there was a young woman, very attractive, who had been, had 10 guys she'd been around and with. They all cheated on her. And the last one was a fiancé that she broke off her engagement with. Really. So she was fed up already. She was like telling Steve, I don't want to date anybody anymore. I'm about done. And he said, ladies, this is how you spot a cheater. And then he went to go on to say, basically, you don't worry whether a man is cheating. If a man is cheating on you, ladies, this is what he said, then you're not the one. Because a man who thinks that you're the one for him is not going to cheat. And there are other things he's going to do. He's going to change for you willingly. He admits openly that his wife changed him. That he was fooling around and he was a player, and one night she just left. They weren't married, they were dating. And she said to him, when you're ready to grow up and be with me, you give me a call. He realized she was worth it. He saw that she was the one. He took his cell phone, broke it in half, erased all his phone numbers, never called another female again, and she was it. So he said, ladies, do not think he's a cheater, he's this, he's not this, he doesn't listen. It means you're not the one. And I'm attesting, because I had relationships myself where, thinking back after listening to Steve Harvey, I wasn't the one. Because if I was, I would be married with this guy living not here, somewhere else. I wasn't the one. Sometimes you're not the one, but you should not think he's cheating and he'll change. If you're not the one, he's not changing. He's not.
So basically you are saying,
Our time, what's our time?
I don't know.
Okay.
Basically what you're saying, we're very professional behind the scenes, not on the scenes.
Yes, we are. We're good.
Yeah. That once the guy is really, really afraid to lose you, that's when you know that you are one for him.
I don't know if it's necessarily that he's afraid, but I think it's like there's something about you that he knows that you're it. And he wants to be a better man for you. Like that in Jerry Maguire, Tom Cruise said to Renee Zellweger, you make me want to be a better man. Basically, that's the truth. And another thing he said is that there are 3 P's. A man has to profess, provide, and protect.
Okay, I'm failing on providing part.
No, you're not. You're doing fine. But the fact is, professing, meaning when you're with someone and he thinks you're it, he's supposed to tell the world. He's supposed to go to everybody, the garbage man. He's supposed to announce, this is my lady, this is who I'm with. He's supposed to provide for you and protect you. If he's not doing any of those things, he's not the one. And another thing.
Yes.
He said that, what is it with us women? Why all of a sudden do we run after guys? We're the prize. The men are supposed to come to us. We're not supposed to be chasing them, but nowadays we do. We chase the guys. We try to show him how good we are, how worthy we are, when we're the prize. He said, don't forget, ladies, you're the prize. You're supposed to let them come chase you, and I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Well,
what do you think?
Beth, I will take a wild guess here, and most people will probably kill me, but I would say that any normal guy would probably like to screw anything that is female and is moving.
That's pretty much true, but there's only going to be one it for that person. There's only going to be one woman for that guy. He could do that. He could go next, but at one point there's going to be one female that's going to be the one, and he's going to be different. He's not going to want to do that anymore. He's not.
The only reason why somebody will not do the screwing of all the moving possible females is not because we're afraid to be thrown with a frying pan or punished at home. That's not the fear that we need. The fear that we need is because we want to stay with you, because
you're the one, because you're the one. That's right, because this woman is the one for you.
We become together. And
but she's the one. If she wasn't the one, you would be doing it. I'm telling you, I believe it. I believe it's. Steve Harvey made a really good point because he's talking from your perspective. He's telling you what guys think and how they think, and I agree with him. We have to start looking at ourselves as prizes. We shouldn't be trying to show you guys how worthy we are. You're supposed to be showing us how worthy you are, why we should want you. Back in Neanderthal times, that's how it was. Men used to beat each other up to fight for the female.
But at the same time, you are supposed to make us feel like men, because...
But that's true too. We're going to have to, though, we got to continue because we're getting, our time is going.
I cannot make myself feel like a man unless there is a woman who makes me feel like a man.
I agree, and on that last note, we'll be right back. We're going to take a little break and we'll come right back with this topic because it's really interesting. It's a good one.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.